Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Brenda Berry and Raymond Jones. The two of you have been together for 16 years. On and off, you have each have 6 children, one together?
Four together.
4 together, and
2 apart.
2 apart. But I'm going to start with you, Ms. Berry. Why don't you tell me what's going on in your relationship and why, after all of that time, you seek to end this relationship?
Well, for one, I do have trust issues with Raymond. I think that he could be more helpful with our children. But let me just explain to you what really goes on. I was we were both living in San Antonio, Texas, okay? And I had relocated to San Diego. I explained to Raymond that I was going to be issuing him a ticket and that he was going to come up. It would probably take me 30 days to secure a place, you know what I mean, and get things established for us. Raymond comes up to California, and he's not alone, though. Basically, we interact with each other that night. The next morning, Raymond comes up to my school and is like, we need to talk. And I'm like, what do you mean we need to talk? I have a situation. What's your situation? I'm burning.
Oh!
What you mean you burning? Like, what you want me to do with that piece of information? Like, seriously?
Take it and go to the doctor. What you mean? What you want me to do? I tell y'all, bro, I don't want to leave with nothing that I ain't come with. I ain't want to leave with nothing that I ain't come with, bro. And if you still sticking around, then that's on you. That's on you. Anybody, bro, I'm telling you, it's again, we get it. We understand. It's nice. It's fun. You know, y'all feel connected. Everybody feel good, relaxed, stimulate. Everything is good. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm not saying don't do it at all, but you gotta be safe and be able to protect yourself. Stop, bro. Some shit you cannot get rid of. That could cost you your life. 15 minutes, 25 minutes, 3 minutes, 12 minutes, however many minutes, bro. That many minutes, that can cost you your life, bro. It can cost you your life. Now, you can't, like, look at it and be like, oh, well, I can't do that because I see. No, you can't see it, but as an adult, you got to be able to vet these situations a little bit better. You got to be able to vet these a little bit better. And it's not her fault. It's not her fault. I'm not putting it on her. I'm not putting that on her at all, but everything that happened after that, that's your consent. You giving consent to that. You giving consent to that. That shit, poof. Don't, man, leave with everything you came with. I don't want nothing that I did not come with.
You know what I mean? Then come to find out, if he had just was burning that freaking morning, that means that he slept with this girl like a couple of days.
So he had an STD, and he was coming to your job to tell you and let you know.
Wait, I was also pregnant, okay, mind you. I was 6 months pregnant, okay? He tried to tell me, like, who you been sleeping with? Excuse me? You not pulling that one this time, buddy. You might have worked a few other times, but not this time. That's right.
Hold up. What the fuck? How many times? No. What? That's... She said, not this time. Not this time. What about the last time and the time before that? That's why I say it's hard, bro. It's hard when you see a person continue to make the same decision over and over and over and over and over and keep getting the same result, man. You look at it like that's what you want. That's what you want to do. I ain't here to put my judgment or whatever on anybody. I ain't here to do that. That's not my job. If it make you happy, more power to you. More power to you. But, bro.
Mr. Jones, did you try to pull a fade there? You came back with a little extra, and you try to blame her for it?
At first, I wasn't even sure that we was going to get back together when she had left.
That is not true. I was sending for him.
Hang on.
And throughout our past, she's been the one that cheated. She's always been a cheater then. I done caught her a couple of times in situations that's, kind of hard to
A little
swallow.
suspect?
Yeah, a real suspect. You know, it was actually,
Have you been suspect in the past? Have you been
You know
wrong?
what? There's reasoning behind my cheating, okay? I mean, and not
Everybody
cheating,
got a
excuse
reason.
me. I don't mean just like cheating, because I don't consider it cheating. I consider cheating like sleeping with somebody, you know, having sex with people.
Well, what are you doing?
I felt like I was
Yeah, what are
just
you
being
doing?
a charismatic woman that men catered to. That's what I felt. And then what make it so bad is I was bringing the brunt of what I was getting home to him.
She
Like,
lying.
you know, and all
So you would go out and date guys and they would give you-
a pimp. He don't even
See
know.
that- see,
Yeah.
there you-
Mr. Barrett,
kids,
Mr. Barrett,
dog.
no, that's all right, that's all right. But I'm just trying to understand what's happening. You would go out with guys, you would date them, they
People
would
that I
be
knew,
generous
just
with you,
not
and you bring it
anybody.
home.
People that
She
I
was
knew,
cheating
like,
on me.
you know, because I was from Texas as well, you know, and I've been back and forth from Texas to California, so I knew people in Texas, I knew people in California, you know what I mean? But the whole thing is this. If Mr. Jones was a little more responsible as far as his finances and things of that sort, he would have never had to worry about me seeing any other person. I always said that I thought
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a heartbreaker. I hear my wife talking like that, my girl talking like that, because it's a dollar sign on her. You can put a dollar sign on her, $100, $20, $50, $1,000. You can put any number on top of her, bro. You can put any number on top of it. And as adults, we all got bills. We got to take care of the bills, take care of the children, take care of ourselves. I get that. I understand that, but I can't respect that, bro. I can't respect that, bro. And she's sitting up here talking about STDs and all that. Like, it ain't no telling this shit. Man, it scares me, bro. Like, it frightens me. Like, dating and single, all of that shit, it scares me. I ain't gonna lie to you. The way that women and men, the way that women and men think, and right from wrong, and moral and unmoral, ethical and unethical, safe and unsafe. Like, it tripped me out. It tripped me out. She's sitting up and she don't see no problem with it. She don't see not a problem with it at all. I can go out, do this, make the money, because you don't make the money. Now you tripping because I'm giving you the money. And the money. I tell y'all, bro, I tell y'all all of the time, like, money ain't going, you can't buy happiness. Money ain't going to buy you happiness. What do you say? Money can't stop the pain, but it can soothe it, though. No, you can't buy happiness, bro. So she'll always be chasing. And if I was in his position as him, bro, I don't see how you'll be able to put up with that. I don't see how you'll be able to put up with that, knowing that your girl out there cheating and all of this other. Now, again, I don't know. Maybe they had that talk. It might be something that we don't know. It could be. But me personally, just knowing that, bro, is like, and then actually like coming out and saying it proud, like she proud of it. She's saying it loud and proud in court that she doing what she doing. Who am I, bro?
he was one of the best people that I ever met, minus the finances. His heart is good, all that. He just needs to, you know, carry his
Up his
weight.
game,
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, if I didn't have
I'm
to-
still stuck on the STD story. so let's put a period on that one, and then we can move on to finances and the other thing. I understand she made you take a polygraph test. Why did she make you take a polygraph test?
First of all, with that cheating thing on her, I only cheated on her one time, and that was behind, you know, what the
So
story I
you
just
did.
told you.
Okay.
One time.
Okay.
We moved to California. You know, I was working and everything. You know, she just
Is this
thought-
about the polygraph test?
Yes.
That's what I want to know.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Every time I do anything, I go play basketball. You know, you didn't go play basketball. You just threw some water on you. That's not sweat.
He
you
would
know.
come and
Stop. Let Mr. Jones finish his sentence. Go ahead,
you
sir.
know, there's been times where, well, anyways, I come home from work one day, and this big old white guy sitting in the living room. So, you know, I'm hesitant and walking in. I open the door. I'm like, boom, close the door back. You know.
Well, who do you think he was?
I don't know. He was just a big old white guy. He was bigger than all of us put together. You know, he was huge, you know. Looked like somebody that'd be at your high school doing security or whatever. So, you know, I go in the house and everything. He tells me I'm investigator such and such. I'm here to give you a poly exam. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, you know. I look at her and like,
You said, okay, cool.
yeah, I love her. I'm gonna do anything to make her feel good, you know.
So what happened when you popped out with the polygraph examiner?
So I have been telling him that I was thinking about hiring a private investigator. I think that he thought that
You
I was
told him?
kidding. Yes.
Yeah.
But I think that he thought that I was kidding. You know what I mean? So yeah, I hired that guy, and so he came in. But my thing is this: I didn't even believe that guy, to tell you the honest to God.
She didn't believe the second one either.
She ain't gonna believe the third one or the fourth one or the fifth one, cause she already got her mind made up. And you the fool for going along with it. I'm not coming home taking no polygraph tests or 2 polygraph tests. I'd have told her and him they both can get out. Y'all go test each other. Y'all go test each other and be with each other, bro. I ain't get the. Man, I tell you, bro, when you have your mind as a human, as a man or woman, you have your mind made up on something, oh, I think he doing this, or I think she doing that. It don't matter. Whatever the test going to say, the test could be wrong, the goddamn graph, you know, the little pie chart and all of that, the bar graph could be wrong, the statistics wrong, everything is wrong but you. Everything wrong but you, right? Everything else you don't believe, the facts right there, whatever. Everything else is wrong but you. You right. You right. You right. You right. You right. That's not a way to live. I don't find that funny. I don't think nothing about that funny, bro. Because for real, my thing with it always is, yeah, it might be, oh, what if he's cheating on me today? It ain't no telling how far that mind to take her. And ain't no telling how far that mind and them thoughts to take her. Nah, bro. And it could be me. It could just be me. That could just be me. It's my thing. I own up to it. I ain't got no problem with it. But I'm like, man, if you willing to go all the way through with it and give me a damn polygraph test, I don't know if you record me in my sleep. Whatever, bro. Whatever. I don't like that. It ain't this shit like, that's not normal. That's not normal. Maybe it's me, bro, but this is not normal.
Because when I left, let me tell you.
Second one, hold up,
Oh
hold
yeah,
up, hold
I
up,
took
hold
2
up,
of
hold
them.
up.
I took 2 of them.
You made this man take 2 separate polygraph tests?
And I paid $500 a pop for each one. Yes,
we.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And how did they turn out?
I'm going to tell you. The first guy, when the guy came to the house, okay, listen, I have to leave the house and go and get the money from the bank, right? So at first he's coming in like, you know, I'm unbiased. I have no opinion. I'm just here to administer the polygraph. You know what I mean? So don't worry. You know, I'm like, okay, cool. So I go to get the money from the bank. When I come back, he's like, oh, I can't stand a woman that down talks her man. And you know what I mean? Like, and I'm looking at him like, dude, when I just left here 15 minutes ago.
That's 'cause he only got to hear her side of the story
and,
like now.
You know, whatever. So
what, did you bond with the polygraph examiner while
Yeah.
she was out getting the
He
money to
did.
pay
I
him?
mean, that's what she assuming.
He
I ain't bond
did.
with nobody. I was trying to
That
bond with
man
her.
had an
I even wanted her.
opinion
I even
formed
wanted her
about
to
me.
be in the room while I took the exam.
I got it. Now, Miss Berry, you got to be happy that I like you.
well,
Because you talk too much. But having said that, I want you to answer this next question direct. I don't want to hear about anything other than what I'm asking about.
okay.
Did he pass either or both polygraph examinations?
He did, but under such
No.
conditions.
Did he pass them both?
Yes.
She called me James Bond after the second one.
And when is enough gonna be enough, bro? When is enough gonna be enough? This man that went through the highest of the high, passed the polygraph test from professionals, bro. My thing with it is, if you ain't gonna believe that, you ain't gonna believe nothing, because like I said, she already got her mind made up. You're not gonna change that. It ain't nothing that you can do, say, or buy that is going to change that, bro. She feel the way that she feels. She has every right to it. She got every right to it, but it ain't nothing that you can do about that, bro. It ain't nothing that you can do about that. And for me, again, I'm going to tell y'all this until the cows come home. That ain't no way to live. So what's next? What's next? You going to come in the house, it's going to be a DNA forensic team scanning the bed with the little Blu-ray lighted. Like, come on, bro. You spent $500 on a polygraph test. $500 on a polygraph test. Twice. That's $1,000, bro. It's $1,000 that you just spent on a polygraph test. And it's his fault too. It's his fault too. You like it, I love it. You like it, I love it.
I work for the CIA. I
Now,
can pass
Miss
polygraphs.
Berry, no, Mr. Jones.
Yes.
You seem to have taken that very well. If my husband came home, big white guy in the house talking about they're gonna give him a test, you know, we'd still be arguing.
I understand. I'm over
That
passionate.
didn't bother you?
No, because I knew what she was going through at the time. You know, I wanted everything to stop. You know, I was tired of all the accusing and everything. You know, I just wanted everything to stop.
Did she have any basis whatsoever to believe that you were cheating?
No.
I mean, were there any texts? Were there any messages?
I
Were
don't
any
get out like that.
strange underwear in the washing machine? Anything to indicate to you
Yes.
concretely
Yes.
that
Wait,
he might
wait,
be
wait,
cheating?
wait,
Hang on,
hold on.
Mr. Jones, go ahead.
Yeah, she woke up one night, I smelled like cocoa butter.
Ma'am,
I
let me
smell
tell
like cocoa
you,
butter.
The night when he say he came home from playing basketball, right? He says that I done a test on him then too, cause
What kind of test?
A
She
sniff
walks
test.
around with the polygraph still to this day.
I do, but I don't.
Wait,
I don't believe this one either. But
wait, hang on. You say you carry around the polygraph with you.
I don't.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
I don't believe it either. I think that the man like took some white out or did something and changed one of them positive sevens to a negative 7.
Now we magicians. I'm James Bond and I associate myself with musician.
I've seen a few of these.
Yeah, hey.
It looks legit.
It's legit. I pay.
And he's passed them twice.
Yeah. The only question that I failed.
Give me, because you're not sounding really rational right now.
Something happened to her. Something happened to her in the past. Maybe ex-lover cheated on her. Maybe it ain't no telling. It ain't no telling. That's up to her to disclose. But you gotta be able to get through that. You gotta be able to get through that. Cause bro seem cool. He don't seem like a bad dude. You gonna miss out on your opportunity. You're going to miss out on your opportunity because you still holding on and still carrying the weight from the last one. I tell y'all, bro, it's not going to be easy. It ain't easy, and you got to handle it the best way that you see fit when handling a breakup or a divorce or whatever y'all go through. But please listen to me when I tell you this. It is not that person's responsibility for your happiness or for your life or for your future or your present or anything like that, bro. It is not their responsibility. It's not their responsibility. It's not their fault. Stop being like that. Stop being like that. Take responsibility. Take accountability. Okay, this situation didn't work. If you decide to get in another situation, try approach it a little bit better, approach it a little bit different, or whatever. Do something, bro. Do something. But to sit up there and to hold on to the hurt or the pain or whatever you feel as though that old person or thing, whatever that was, did to you, to continue to hold on to that, that's only setting you back. That's only setting you back, bro. Now, granted, it's tough enough because I know me, I always look back on it like, damn, why I ain't do this a little bit sooner? Why I ain't think this earlier? Like, I knew it because we do. We know what we got to do. It's just up to us to do it. That's my motto. But yeah, I'd sit up there and I look back like, damn, why didn't I do this earlier? I probably should have acted on that a little bit earlier, whatever the case may be. And you may not think it, but shit, you'll look up and that thought will be sticking with you for the next year and a half, 2 years or something like that. And then you wonder why you having problems trusting people, why you can't be like, all right, well, he told me that the crayon was purple, so the crayon purple. You ain't gonna question it. Well, he said that it was purple, but the rapper says that it's mahogany blue or something like. Nah, it ain't gonna be caused by. That's your responsibility. That is your responsibility. It ain't nobody else's responsibility for your happiness but you. No, others can contribute. Others can contribute. We don't have no problem with that. We don't have a problem with it at all. But solely making your happiness dependent on another person, that's a formula for failure. That's a formula for failure. And I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's your wife, your life, the girl that you just met last night. I don't care who it is, bro. I don't care who it is. Or sis, it is your responsibility for your happiness. Don't forget that.
Other than hey, I'm still talking to you. Other than when you guys weren't together and he brought back an STD, clearly he was doing something he ought not be doing. We all agree on that, don't we, Mr. Jones?
I plead the fifth.
Okay. What is the most concrete evidence that you have? I don't want to hear about no sniff test.
I want to know this
That
question.
you have that he may, in fact, be having an inappropriate relationship with someone?
Well, other than the fact that he brought me an STD, you know, I think that's enough.
How long ago was that?
You know, I mean, it was a few years back, but I just feel like, you know, some things, but like I told you before, Your Honor, you know, I do have trust issues, you know, which come
Stemming from?
you know, childhood issues and things of that sort.
Other
I do love
relationships.
Raymond, you know, don't misunderstand, I do love him. But I have to know that the people who are in my circle, I can trust them. You know what I mean? That was my reasoning behind giving him those tests, you know? And although, you know, I know that I have trust issues, you know what I mean? I done been
You
to
know it's not
counseling and
all,
things, yeah.
yeah.
You know, but I know that I'm not crazy either. You know?
Are you sure?
You better plead
I
the
might
fifth.
be thrown off, but the word crazy, that kind of trips me up a little bit. Because when I think crazy, I think of, you know, crazy, talking to yourself and playing, feeling, you know, mad at here and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? So I know that I do have some issues, you know what I mean? That, you know, Raymond can't fix, that, you know, someone else has to help me with.
Right.
But I'm myself, you know, still struggling through those things. You know what I mean?
I got you.
Shout out to her for being honest, bro. She was honest, and everybody that's watching, you can't sit up here and say what you would do. She kept it 100, and she said how she felt. She did it. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her, bro, because that's not an easy thing to do. It's not easy to admit your faults. It's easy to admit everything you do right. Yeah, I dropped 100 videos. I got 1,000 likes. I got all of that's easy to do. That's easy, but you ain't going to tell them about the ones that 2 views, 15, 37, 12, 11. And it's not to say that we counting, like we keeping track, we keeping a tally of it, but what I've noticed, and this has been for a long time, I noticed this a long time ago. Everybody post their highlight reel on Instagram. You're going to see a highlight reel, everything that went right, but they ain't gonna tell you that what went wrong. Shout out to her. I think you gotta be more confident to do that. You gotta be more confident in yourself to really be honest and be like, hey, like, this is cool, but this is also what went wrong in the situation, bro. Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Mr. Jones, you had a response to what she just said.
Yeah, I understand her situation with her insecurity and everything. That's why I did the things that I did to make sure she was comfortable, which I stopped doing a lot of things other than work. I stopped playing basketball and everything. But, you know, I think I'm supposed to be on that side, though. I think...
No, you never give up your hobbies, bro. You never give up your hobbies and your outlets because she feel uncomfortable, because she don't feel... You don't do that. You don't do that, bro. That could have been with, man, basketball, that's cardio. You out there getting the blood flowing through your body, sweating, all of that. That's what you supposed to be doing. Vitamin D. You getting vitamin D and all of that, bro. Just because she feel uncomfortable, that don't mean that you got to switch that up. That don't mean switch that up at all, bro. I don't like that, because my thing with it is that's a good thing. That's a positive thing. I can see if he was saying, she said you can't go out every night drinking until 4 o'clock in the morning or something like that. All right, cool. But when you're doing something productive, something positive, something that's good, anything that's good that you have going on, don't cut that out because somebody don't like it. You get out. You get out. You go. You sleep on the court, and when I'm at the court, you come to the house. But nah, you ain't going. No. You don't do that. Don't do that.
You know, because I need to do some complaining, too, because...
Well, complain away, Mr. Jones. We'll give you an opportunity.
She nags me about the littlest of things, you know, like...
Such as?
When I come home from work, you know, I kick my shoes off. I might leave them right there where I'm at. The remote's on the table, you know. I call her Miss OCD. Because no matter what I do, she could come in the house and the remotes, you know, I got them where I can reach them. I'm laying back on the couch, I'm enjoying a little cigarette or whatever. She comes in, grabs the remotes, I'm tired of this everywhere, putting the remotes all in nice order and everything. So, like, I have company over, whatever. I'm like, I'll show y'all what my girl be doing to me every day. So, as she walk out the room, I say, y'all watch it. I shuffle the table up like dominoes. She walk back in the room and she start reorganizing, like, did I just fix this and everything? I'm like, y'all see what I go through?
See, that's an example of crazy.
I'm not making you
That's what you get. That's what you get, because y'all be thinking that we don't have brains and we don't have thoughts and we can't formulate a sentence and we can't think for ourselves or do nothing. Yeah, y'all have habits as well, ladies. Y'all have habits and things that you like the way that it, just the same way that y'all know the stuff about us is the same way we know the stuff about y'all. It's the same way. And yes, Yes, sometimes I will take the remote controls and flip them across the table or something like that, bro, so you can tweak up. Yeah. Yeah, that right there probably that'll give me so much joy, bro. We could avoid it. We ain't even gotta argue. We ain't even gotta go back and forth that night. I'm satisfied. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. But yeah, I'm telling y'all that it go both ways. It goes, especially when you've been together for a minute. When you've been with a person, my bad. When you've been with a person for more than 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, something like that, bro, you know, I ain't gonna say like the back of your hand, because it's always a different aspect. That person when they're in the house, when they're with you, and that person in the world. I believe that. I believe that. And it's not to say that it's a bad thing, not to say it's a good thing and bad thing, but you know, it might be a little shy in public. You might be a little more outgoing in public as opposed to when you were with your partner. It ain't no telling, bro. But yeah, I got off topic, man. We pay attention. We pay attention, and don't think for a second that we not. I promise y'all. Promise.
That's not crazy.
Because I am not crazy. I'm neat. I'm clean. I'm organized.
I don't even call
you know
it
what
crazy.
I mean?
I don't call it
and
crazy.
I just wish that he would be a little neater and a little cleaner. I go to school. I come home. Kids' homework ain't done. Dishes in the sink.
I don't
You
remember
know,
that
I
stuff.
do understand that he work and stuff too. But I mean, this is a team
A
effort.
team effort.
You
Okay.
understand?
And yeah, and okay. Mr. Jones, you both work. Do you both contribute? Not equally, but at least substantially or meaningfully
I
to
pay the brunt of all the bills.
Stop it. Stop it.
She like to say that all the time. I pay the brunt of all the bills. I don't care what she likes to pay. I give up almost $1,260 a month just in,
Cigarettes.
Stop.
you know, cigarettes, gas, Pampers for our little baby, you know, food when we run out of food. I do
So
all
you
of
don't
it.
come with cash, you come with items.
No, come on now, cash. Look at her.
Oh, can't trust her with the cash?
No, I mean, I give her all the cash. Look at her, she all.
I pay everything. I take that. If he really tell the truth, ask him if he has any concerns. Since we've been together 16 years, he's never been without a
I haven't brought up
roof.
any.
That's because he don't know. Don't get tricked, fellas. Don't think that, oh, well, I'll just give it to her. She'll take care of all of it. Man, don't ever. If you want to have somebody managing your money or, excuse me, helping you out with your money or something like that, bro, I'm not saying that there's not wrong with that. I ain't saying that at all. But what I am saying is be aware. Have an idea of what's coming out of your account, what's going in your account, how much you got in your account, how much you would, all of that. All of that, bro, because as people, I ain't gonna, yeah, we not perfect. People make mistakes. Man, that's one of them things where I don't think it's enough trust and love in the world off of that. I ain't saying that, and I ain't saying don't do it. I'm not saying that you can't trust your girl with the money or nothing like that, but we gonna have to sit down every Thursday night or something like that. All right, this is what happened. This is what I said. That's what I said, and keep me informed. Keep me in the loop, bro. Because the worst thing, I promise you, worst thing to say is like, I didn't know. I didn't know. You gotta watch the ladies, bro. You gotta watch them. She'll come in with a new goddamn recliner, a new bed frame, a new painting, and all of that. You like, damn, where'd she get all of this from? And she's like, yeah, I know. I just saw it was a sale and everything was so. Check out. Where do you think it should go? Do you think we should put it over here, over there? I got da 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 da. Yeah, you not thinking. It's coming straight out. It's coming straight out. And again, it's no gender thing. It can go both ways. But if you are going to trust your partner to manage that money, have an idea. Have an idea what's going on. That's all I'm saying.
Concerns.
Food.
But he's saying he's contributing
He
to
does
that.
contribute,
To that.
but his figure is off. You know, maybe he's tallying up cigarettes because he calls
That's a
cigarettes
necessity
a bill.
in our house. It's a bill. That's a bill, right?
In my budget
That's a bill
plan,
I would love you to stop paying.
I would too.
Yeah,
But-
I would
but
love
when
you to stop paying that bill. Hang
I
on.
understand that. I understand. I wish I could just stop smoking.
Because I got to tell you, you're paying somebody to kill you slowly.
I know.
It's just, it's.
But if I stop paying them, she's just gonna kill me fast. All I got.
he cold-blooded, really
I got to buy her cigarettes and a little wine. I don't drink at all, you know. She got to drink just to, you know what I'm saying?
You're trying to relax her so you can live.
As soon as she walk in the house, I'm like, babe, here, you good?
Here you go.
You know what I'm saying? Your cigarettes, you know.
Mr. Jones, it seems to me that you might not get a great deal of a great opportunity to speak your mind in your own home. Are there any other things that you want to have an opportunity to tell me about what your living situation is like before we
I
move
kind of
forward?
almost figured out how to get through because, you know, I got a lot of girls in the house, so it's like really loud. So, you know, I got to turn my surround sound up just to hit the TV. I bought an air horn just so I can get my, you know, hey, because they're loud.
Everybody settle down.
No, I got to honk it a few times. I got to walk by each person and honk it. Even my son, my little 2-year-old, he screams like them. We be chilling with the fellas and everything. He coming out, I want my joystick. Yeah. Oh, Lord, man. Go in there with your mama.
Ms. Berry, I'm going to say this to you. First of all, I like you both. A lot. You're a little mouthy, but I don't have to stay here long, so I can take it. I'm going to ask you to do this. Do not be afraid of whatever mental health issues you may have. A constant concern that we have in this country is everybody is afraid of appearing like they might have some mental health issues because it's shameful. Nothing wrong with it. If you're sick in your body, if you're sick in your head, all of it is a function of something that has happened to you or something that your brain is doing that doesn't allow you to live the best and most full and comfortable and peaceful life. So don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of, oh, something may be going on up here. I don't worry about that all the time. I'm not afraid to tell people I go see a psychiatrist. There's nothing wrong with it. I want to know what's wrong with me before anybody else figures it out so I can make adjustments. And it doesn't make me less of a person that I've got fears and concerns that the rest of the world doesn't have. It doesn't make me less intelligent or any less able or any less capable. As a matter of fact, it makes me a badder chick. That I have
It's facts.
mental health issues and concerns that, one, give me a great sense of creativity on one end, and two, I got handled on the back end. So don't be afraid of it. Face it. Fight it.
I like that she said it give me a great sense of creativity because I'm a believer. I'm a firm believer. Everybody, bro, you, me, your mother, my mother, father, sister, whoever, we all individuals. We all individuals, bro. It's something unique about each and every one of us. Each and every one of us, bro. I promise you. I promise you. And for me, I feel like, we got to be able to express that. We got to get that out. It's something that you can do. Something that you can do that nobody else may not be able to do it as good as you, as fast as you, as long. Whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. Is something within you. And that's the shit that make me feel good, bro. When you able to, how can I put it? When you motivate a person or help a, whatever you want to call it, when you aid a person in to find what they're about or what inspired them, bro, I'm a happy man, Jack. I'm a happy man, Jack. I'm a happy man. So yeah, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid and never be afraid to speak up for yourself. Because 9 times out of 8, bro, everything that you see online, everything that you see online is a highlight reel. It's a highlight tape. They all highlights, bro. They only going to show you the good part, not the bad. Now, I do put some of the bloopers. I ain't did a blooper video in a minute. We might gotta run back to that, but yeah, bro, everything is a highlight. So don't compare. Do not compare, please, 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 please. And that's easier said than done. Because like I said, we looking online all day, so you comparing yourself to this person, that influencer, that whatever. I'll be honest with you. I will be honest with you. I fell into it. Oh well, if he doing this, I can do that. Nah, bro, it ain't about that. It ain't about that. Stay in your lane. Do what you gotta do. That's enough. That's more than enough. That is more than enough. Make sure you stay on top of that and be smooth. Be smooth, bro. It ain't nothing wrong with that. I like that one.
Deal with it. Go see somebody about it because you have a right to be happy because you're a fabulous individual. You know what I mean? You're a fabulous individual. Mr. Jones with the STDSI. You too are a fabulous individual. You keeping this woman contained. Not everybody could do it.
No.
I appreciate the fact that you do. I appreciate the love that you give her, the patience that you give her. I appreciate the joy that you bring to the circumstances in dealing with her issues in a way that is positive. You don't get mad about it. You understand it, and you work with it, and you deal with it, and it's a wonderful thing. You should talk to my husband, start a club or something. I don't know. But I think it is a fabulous thing, and I wish you two the best. You two should stay together. Don't ever leave one another. And quit messing up the table and making her think she's confused. She's got enough going on.
Nah, man, that's why I gotta draw the line. I gotta draw the line right there. My dog done endured lie detector tests, goddamn DNA analysis, forensic scientists, this court session. Nah, he can mess with her a little bit. No, bro, you got that right. My dog got the right, man. I tell you, put that motherfucker underneath the couch or something. Put it somewhere shit never expect, bro. Put it in the toolbox or underneath the sink somewhere. Do something with it, but yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if I had that kind. I don't have that kind of patience. I do not have that kind of patience, but you work on it. Work on it.
Without you, mixing the pot up there. You got me?
I mean,
This matter is adjourned.
I'm not all the way sold. I'm not all the way sold on them. It was cool. It was cool, but I don't feel like it was like locked in. I don't feel like it was like how she was all gung ho and ready to sign. I wasn't feeling that. It was too much negative. Now they had their positives. There was a few positives going on there. The patience. He had the patience. She was open and willing to talk and all of that. That's great. Man, listen. I ain't got no problem with that. More power to you. But when you look at the negatives, man, I don't want to leave with anything I didn't come with. I don't want to leave with anything that I didn't come with. And for me, I don't know. I don't know how you come back from that. From that, I mean, the act of doing that in itself is, you like, damn, how you supposed to deal with that? All right, fine, cool. But then you come back and be like, yeah, my bad. I forgot to tell you that while I was doing that, I didn't use that. So now we got that. Yeah, I don't know. But again, patience and forgiveness and foreverness and journey and trail. I don't know. Maybe that's my issue. I don't know. But I'm just not there with him, bro. I ain't there with him. I felt like they was cool, but there's still some work that need to be done. But I ain't going to trip. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that video. GTG, the family, as always, is love. And we out.